What is important is what is important. Any other thing or other things are not important. When you have list of things that are important that you need to do, your most focus should be on those things. Not that every other thing that are good are not important. But when you have your target to meet and you have your top list, those are the important things you need to face and work on. Any other thing that are not important at that moment, at that minute, we have to wait. So what is important is what is important. Other ones can wait, have to wait. They are not important. I'm not saying they are not good or they are not important, but they are not important at that moment. You've heard of top priorities before. So those are the ones you tackle. Those are the ones you focus on. Those are the most important ones. Any other ones is irrelevant at that moment. Not that they are not good, not that they are not important, but they are not important at that moment of importance. English. So you just need to focus on the things that are important at one or at a given time. You can't do every important things at the same time. How are you going to split yourself? That is why we have lists. That's why some people, they put the most important things at the top and the other ones at the bottom. See, those ones at the bottom, they can wait. They have to tackle those ones first. So anything that is important is important. Any other one that is not important at that moment is not important. They can be important in the next round, next set, but at that moment, nah, they are not important. They've got to wait. I'm not saying they are not good, they're not important, but they are not important at that moment. So we just need to put our focus onto things that are important, onto things that we need to do at the time we need to do them. Every other thing, every other person, every other place, every other job, every other work, every other whatever has to wait till that very important thing is done. What is important is important. Others at that time are not important. If you need to eat, if you need to eat and you need to drink water, you have to do one first. You need to eat and you still need to drink water. But which one do you need to do at that first time? Is it to eat or to drink water? You can't eat. Although some people eat these days, that they will just eat without drinking water. And some people just, but can you drink water without eating? Like, never and never. It's not possible, right? So sometimes you want to drink water quickly, even though you need to eat. Food is important, water is important, but you see what I'm saying. But you have to do the one that is that important for you, for your energy, for your head, for your strength. You are hungry, but you are thirsty. The thirsty comes first. So what do? You drink water first, even though you are hungry. Food is important, but you drink that water first. That time you are drinking water, food is not important. Because you need to survive. You need to not faint. Then after you finish drinking the water, then now come back to food, to eat the food. That is the second. But that moment you are drinking water, which is very, very, very important, that food is not important. And sometimes you want to eat. That moment you feel like eating, see, that water is not important. Even though water is important, but that particular time is not important. Because you need to eat, you're hungry. Then after you've eaten, then you can now drink water. Or after you've drunk your water, you can now eat your food. So you have to do what is important while others wait. I'm not saying they're not important, but that moment, that time, that particular time, that minute, they're not important, because you have to, just like somebody that is fainting, and they have work to go, they have job to go. So you tell me, of course job is important, right, to pay the bills. But see, somebody is fainting in front of you, you are telling them to go to work. No, you have to try to revive them, not to faint or to job can wait. Job is not important. That moment somebody is fainting, that job can wait. If they like, they carry their job and go away. But that person has to come back to themselves, has to whoever is around needs to help them. So that job can wait. It's not important this time. Somebody is fainting, somebody is dying, you're talking of job. Yes, even though they're on their way to job, they will not take somebody that is fainting to the job place. It's not possible. They have to save them, to bring them back to life before job. Job is important. You need your money to pay the bills and everything. But at that moment, we are not talking about job here. So you see, what is important is important. Others are not important. Others can wait when those ones that are important are taking place. Everything in this life is important, but you have to do what you have to do at the time you have to do them. That is it. Thank you, guys. Bye.